a social enterprise is an organization that generates revenue by selling a product or service, but it does so to serve its social mission.
My name is Julia Rhodes. I'm the co-owner and marketing director here at Rebel Now. So I handle a lot of the day-to-day operations and keep this business running. Rebel Now exists solely to provide employment opportunities for women transitioning out of shelter living here in Detroit. So not only are we providing them with a skilled trade and employment, we provide them with resources from financial management, tax preparation, life wellness, entrepreneurship training, really anything and everything our ladies need to really make that permanent transition from shelter living to a more independent and sustainable lifestyle.
My name is Azzie Caldwell. I am a production manager / creative designer. I teach other women that come in from shelters or various places to make jewelry from graffiti. I teach them the step-by-step process. I also oversee the quality control. This organization has made a great impact, well, starting with me, with my life. I was previously incarcerated. My story is a little bit different. Most of the women that come through here, they come from shelters. But it helped me turn my life around and humble myself. I am a nurturer, and a lot of people look up to me, and it just feels good when I can help other women through the things that I've been through. And even if I've never been through it, I can relate to it. This type of thing brings out the inner artist in you didn't even know existed. I've never done art. Only art I ever done was music. So this is a whole different side of art.
My name is Stoody, and I'm the founder and CEO of Article 1. Article 1 is about 3 years old now, and we still donate to Ellyn International for vitamin A supplementation, and we're still, we'll always have that philosophy of doing good along with business. But what we are, and in terms of our business model, what we're driven by day to day is to strengthen and support independent optometry. So that is one, design and produce extremely high quality, highly designed eyewear, but then offer an accessible price point and do the right business model that brings millennials back into brick and mortar optometry. So we have donated a little over $17,000 to Ellyn International to go towards vitamin A supplements and supplementation in developing countries. We believe that businesses nowadays should just be doing good as a part of their business models.
My name is Jennifer Wenzlick, and I am the account manager for Article 1. As an account manager, I take care of any concerns with all 250 of our accounts, try to get reorders and help them out in any way possible, as well as manage our 4 interns that we have that work about 20 to 15 hours a week. So what we've done in the past, these are our old A-frames that came from our manufacturer in Turkey, and our doctors like to go overseas. We just recently had a doctor go to the Ivory Coast, and normally when doctors go to the Ivory Coast, they just have to give out whatever frames that they have kind of laying around. So what we did is we made like a cutout board, and we chose I think 15 different styles. And so when he went over to the Ivory Coast, he was able to fit each patient with our frames, and then when he came back, we just shipped him however many of each style that he ordered.
Peter Skornia. I am one of the partners here at Bazzani. We are a small company and we're 100% employee owned. The Bazzani Building Company is first and foremost a builder, and what we look to do is improve the built environment. I feel our organization makes an impact by improving the built environment. By taking buildings that are dilapidated or sites that are unused or are no longer fit in the current market and revitalizing them. And currently Grand Rapids is going through a great need for housing, and we have done a lot of mixed-use developments, mixed use being a combination of retail and residential space.
I am Ellyn Olney, and I am one of the partners here at Bazzani. My particular arena is managing anything administrative, finance related, HR, day to day. Our founder, Guy Bazzani, took this building when this area was just blighted. No business, no real neighborhood. The element that did exist down here was not all that great and that kind of thing, and took this area in this corridor with this building as the beginning, and just was the lead of revitalization in this area.
I think what they can do is really help invest in us as a company, but also the individuals that social enterprises are serving. So whether that's offering or changing the services that they provide to them, so maybe giving them a little bit more flexibility in where their taxes are going, or access to, say, SNAP benefits or Section 8 housing.
I think fostering communities of entrepreneurs, not feeling like you're on an island. I'd say many entrepreneurs that aren't in a major city feel like they're on an island a lot of times because they're not in, San Francisco, New York.
The simplest phrase that I have for that is rewarding good behavior. So the USGBC came up with a LEED rating system for sustainable construction. And what that really did was put some teeth into measurements around, are you building a green, sustainable building? And now there are rewards that come back with that. Utility companies will give rebates by meeting a certain certification. And for local, state, and the federal government to do the same thing rewards that good behavior. It encourages contractors and developers to provide those kinds of developments.